either.
And with that, joining us tonight, Kelly Sadler, former special assistant to President Trump. She's now director of communications at America First Policies, America First Action. Kelly, great to have you with us. Let's start with this extraordinary unemployment report today, confirming what we know has been throughout a booming economy under this president, soaring markets, which have only added $11 trillion since he was elected. It's been an amazing economy.
I mean, this was a bombshell report. I mean, it defied all expectations. And what I found the most encouraging out of it was the wage growth. We had over 3% wage growth in November. Now, the top 10% of wage earners, they're having an increase in their wages. However, the bottom 10% are growing faster than the top 10%. So what you're seeing is the income inequality gap close under President Trump. You have more minorities with their wages being brought up faster than white Americans. So, I mean, this president is really providing for the African American community, for the Hispanic community, for the Asian community, as well as for blue collar, middle class Americans. And that's just a terrific thing for America.
And Monday, we're going to have the FISA report at long last from the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz. Your thoughts about its impact and potential influence on the campaign?
Well, you know what? I think the mainstream media got this impeachment narrative that they're driving forward. I mean, do they want to talk about the booming economy today? No, it's about, impeachment, impeachment, impeachment. So we will have this IG report come out on Monday, and we're prepared for it. There has been a lot of misdeeds that happened in 2016 with the Obama administration targeting the Trump campaign, and I do hope that this report gets to the bottom of it, and if it doesn't, the Durham investigation out of New York will. I have full confidence in AG Barr. So we'll see what happens. I presume the mainstream media will be running with the impeachment hearings, but we'll pay special attention to this IG report.
Do you suppose, this is just, I have to ask, I mean, I don't mean to in any way criticize the Democrats, but you don't suppose they scheduled that Monday hearing on the same day that the IG report is coming out at long last?
Oh, it's just a coincidence, Lou. Everything is a coincidence.
I feel better about that. I truly do. The president returning from Europe, from the UK, at the summit, extraordinarily successful summit, because he got to reveal, what a lot they are. I mean, my gosh. And to return to this, the United States, in time for this report, he is truly in a great place. His mood is strong and positive, and his leadership is as sure as ever. It's going to. I just can't even imagine what the radical Dems, when they stew in their bile and their hate over there on Capitol Hill, what they think of their real chances of unseating this president in 2020.
Well, they've backed themselves into a corner, and let me tell you what, there's 31 vulnerable House Democrats in districts that the president won. America First Policies just launched a $2 million ad campaign against these Democrats, telling them to oppose impeachment and to do the right thing. And we're seeing the polling numbers. The campaign released some polling numbers today that a lot of these Democrats are underwater and under a lot of pressure to deliver on the kitchen table issues that this president wants to propose and wants to pass through, like USMCA, like lowering prescription drug prices. This is the agenda that, if these Democrats were smart, these moderate Democrats would pressure Nancy Pelosi to bring to the floor.
Well, I don't think we can really hope to see them transform suddenly into smart
yes.
individuals. But I do think they may be somewhat pragmatic about it all.
Yes.
The other thing that folks shouldn't lose sight of, this president is responsible for the declining increase in prices for drugs in all 3 years of his presidency, and he's done that without assistance from the mean-spirited and hate-driven radical Dems. So on we go. Kelly Sadler, we thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Lou.